4 degrees with all kinds of sunshine. Now, first thing in the morning, we may actually see our first patchy clouds in quite some time. Those cruise in and out, and that's it. Thursday, stellar. Friday, starting out even warmer, mid-40s in the beginning, all the way up to 77 by afternoon. Here comes a cold front, 4 a.m. while you're sleeping. It pushes through, bringing us clouds and maybe, just maybe, a couple of showers. We'll keep a close eye on that. For now, I've only had a 10% rain chance, but computer models are showing that there could be some very light shower activity, less in the hill country, a little bit more the farther south and east you go. And then we look ahead. After a chilly weekend, things are really turning around. How about lovely sunshine for your Valentine's Day with a high of 70 degrees? Speaking of 70s, we've got more of those to come too. Tuesday, high temperature 72 degrees as we head toward Wednesday. That's when we'll see our better rain chances. Showers and storms likely Wednesday night into Thursday, just out of range of this 7-day forecast.
Now, your storm tracker weather with Chief Meteorologist Chicago Windler.
This week of most excellent weather does roll on. The only downside, the fact that Cedar Fever has decided it's going to keep itself going. It was in the high range today, but the winter warmth, we will take it. I'm also tracking our next cold front, which is going to take a change. Today, though, 75 degrees. That's the warmest since January 19th. And for perspective, that's your average high for the first full day of spring. Spring officially arrives on March 20th this year. Meantime, next 5 days, we're going to be basking in spring-like 70s, both tomorrow and Friday. Then comes a strong cold front. At this point, I've got our high at 60. Couldn't rule out the possibility that we only make it into the upper 50s, plus a slim chance of some showers. But good news on the horizon. Those of you keeping a close eye on that Valentine's Day forecast, it is looking A-okay. Outside right now, temperatures are in the 50s in Austin. It's 53 degrees with clear skies in place. As we look ahead, we're going to watch that weekend. Cold front, mainly dry, maybe a couple of showers as it pushes through. Could see a freeze most areas outside the city by Sunday morning, and that'll pave the way for rain chances next week. Temperatures coolest out in Fredericksburg at 39 degrees. Most everyone else pretty warm, all things considered, which is interesting because the cold front did come through earlier. Now it's on its way back to the north. So the appreciable change from yesterday to today.
Late night. Here is a look at your 7-day forecast. Thomas, good evening. I guess it's not good evening anymore. It's kind of like early morning, right? That's more like what we're dealing with. We've got beautiful weather. I know it took forever for me to hop on Facebook Live. I was playing around with some stuff, tinkering, as I usually like to do in the middle of the night because that's when I'm the most productive, ironically enough. It's when I'm the most awake sometimes too. So we've got a beautiful stretch of weather coming in. Thursday, high temperature of 74. Friday, high temperature of 77. We are going to have a cold front that pushes through early in the pre-dawn hours on Saturday. Do plan on partly cloudy skies and maybe a couple of showers along the way on Saturday. I had a 10% chance. I wouldn't be shocked if it's more like a 20% chance. Olivia, birthday on the 15th. Awesome. So it's looking good. 72 degrees on Tuesday. And unlike last year, where on the 15th you were in the midst of the terrible weather, this year the 15th is looking grand. Mostly sunny skies on Tuesday, high temperature of 72 degrees. Happy early birthday. Sally, hope you're doing great. Thank you for checking in as well. Valentine's Day, by the way, is looking fantastic on Monday also. And then a good rain chance, I'm thinking, just beyond the 7-day forecast period. So Wednesday night and into early Thursday, we could see some showers and storms move through. So I'm going to click through this stuff really fast, and then I'll turn over the system to Avery Tomasco, who is starting his shift coming up shortly. He is back after the birth of his daughter. Allison Miller's been an awesome help lately, pinch hitting for us, and so we're so thankful to have her. No, Olivia, you do not need to be Elsa, nor Anna, nor Sven, none of them. Olaf will not be making an appearance. Cedar count, though, made an appearance. It was the high range on Wednesday. The mold count was in the low range. But yeah, Cedar fever has not yet faded. Temperature-wise, we hit 75 at Camp Mabry, 74 out at the airport, and that was good enough for being the warmest so far of the month of February. So winter warmth definitely with us as we track that next cold front, which is going to be coming through early on Saturday. Until then, the weather number was 75, the warmest since January 19th. Just so happens to be the average high for March 21st. All right, so looking at temperatures over the next 5 days, the big cool down is going to come Friday into Saturday. And it's not out of the realm of possibilities that we may not even make it out of the 50s on Saturday if the front is all it's cracked up to be. I went with 60 because sometimes it seems like these fronts aren't quite as intense as advertised this early out. Temperature right now sitting at 45 degrees, which is interesting because I had our low right around 42. The reason that I think that we'll probably be pretty good as far as those low temperatures are concerned is because I think we'll see some high clouds roll in. So just keep that in mind. High clouds to start off your Thursday. It'll be spring-like through Friday, then that cold front I mentioned. The coldest morning in the upcoming 7 is going to be on Sunday morning. Right now I'm thinking 30s for your temperatures as we round out the weekend. And I forget that if I punch something on the weather headlines, it's going to bring up random maps, so disregard that. Our next chance of rain beyond the Saturday small possibility is going to be moving in on Wednesday of next week. So you can see there are some pockets of cool air out the airport. Your 36, it's 39 in Florence and Georgetown, 36 in Mason, 39 in Mason, 36 in Llano. So you get the idea. There are some cool pockets here and there. The front that had pushed through earlier made it down basically to about Fayette County. And now, as you can see, it's lifting back to the north. So I am also, though, watching some patchy high clouds that are going to try to roll in here overnight and into the first part of your day on Thursday. That should keep those temperatures from free falling too much more through the overnight. So it'll be coolest right around sunrise. And then we warm up nicely. High temperature up to 74 degrees, which is just 1 degree away from the beautiful conditions we had for Wednesday. So here's a look on our computer model, and there you can see the high clouds across the area first thing in the morning. But those move out, and then we're to brilliant sunshine. We'll have a nice southwesterly wind, which will warm us up quickly into the mid-60s by midnight, and then into the low 70s by afternoon, thinking 74 in Austin. Then Friday, not as cold, heading into Friday afternoon, all the way up to 77 degrees. And while not a record, it'll be the warmest since January 19th when we hit 81 degrees. So it's going to be nice. Here comes the cold front. It's going to push through early in the morning on Saturday. There may be a few showers associated with it. You can see the particular computer model we're looking at right now is bringing the best chances of showers to the south and east of Austin, but I've only had a 10% chance right now. Just keep in mind there will be at least the possibility of a few showers on Saturday, though most areas will see very little in the way of rainfall. Here's a couple of different computer models to give you an idea. Maybe less than 1/10 of an inch area-wide with any rainfall that we do manage to pick up, and that would be mainly during the day on Saturday. Then we head towards Sunday, which will be dry, and then Monday, which will be dry and beautiful with lovely sunshine as we look ahead to your Valentine's Day with that high temperature. Let's see if I can make it heart. High temperature of 70 degrees. And remember yesterday I was saying I wish I had a heart I could put on these graphics. So I did indeed put one in. So now I can plop it on any graphic I want to. So we've got that right here for you. Derek, what's going on? I see you have a comment for me. Say you want the ice and snow. I would think that you are probably one of the few that does. 7-day rainfall potential, it's pretty meager, so overall looking like 2 chances, the 1 chance on Saturday, the other chance on Wednesday, and that pretty much does it for the upcoming 7 days. Taking a closer look, here's Monday, Valentine's Day, beautiful weather, and just to give you an idea of how things will be, high pressure will be situated right here off the Gulf of Mexico, and we're going to have southwesterly winds, which are warm, and high temperatures right around 70 degrees for your Valentine's Day. Then heading into the 15th, which just so happens to be Livia's birthday, you can see some increasing high cloud cover coming in off the Gulf, warm temperatures yet again, high pressure nudges a little farther toward the east, but we remain dry on Tuesday the 15th. And then as we look ahead to Wednesday the 15th and into Thursday, there's where you can see some showers and maybe a couple of thunderstorms trying to roll through, and then a cold front could push through after that. Overall trend, February 18th through 24th, warmer for a change, right? So we may end the month on a pretty warm note across the Austin area and most of the Lone Star State as well. In terms of rainfall, looking like a slightly wetter trend as well. Wet being the operative word as opposed to white. So there you go. Olivia's got a great question asking about the lakes. So I just so happen to have my lakes forecast that I put everything in here. Right now, Lake Buchanan is at 1,015.1. Lake Travis is at 660.9. The combined storage is at 88%. Or I take that back. Combined storage is 78%. Lake Buchanan is 88% full, and Lake Travis is 70% full. And Lake Travis temperature is 57 degrees. So there you have it. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the graphics portion with the 7-day forecast. Now that it's 1 a.m., as you can see, the graphics just went kaput because they all switched out. But hopefully you were able to see before I switched up, before it reached 1 a.m. So there you go. We will end it with the precipitation chances. There you go. Those of you who are joining in on the CBS Austin Facebook page, thanks for checking in. As mentioned earlier, Avery will have your forecast coming up shortly. News starts at 4:30 in the morning. So, and you can always find out more on our website, cbsaustin.com. All right.